Hello everyone, I am the Cutting Zeta, and this is probably going to be my last MTG Arena Cube, at least for the season. It is currently after the holidays, and after this draft, I'm probably going to start working on seeing if I can get to Platinum before the rank reset in Traditional. So can just start off with Lyra right off the bat again. I have some really good strong cards in green, but white's usually better. Usually has better overall stuff. You could go with Wrath of God here. Wrath of God's a really good start. Easily go into mid range or control, starting with Wrath of God or Lyra. But I think I'm gonna start with Wrath of God this time. Do something a little bit different, slightly different. Even though I'm probably going into some sort of mid range or control deck. Oh, okay, so Godpharaoh's Gift is actually pretty good in mid-range or control, because any creature I kill with Wrath of God or that just happened to die will come back. Got some mana fixing I hope to wheel. Ministrant is really good because of the Afterlife. Brazen Borrow is also really good. It's a good sort of finisher. Slows them down. I think I'm gonna actually, I think I'm gonna take the Godpharaoh's Gift. That way, I'm not necessarily in blue. And this, as long as I have a decent amount of creatures, this is good. Actually, no. If I do like last time, I only had like 8 creatures. Actually, in that case, I will take Brazen Borrower. Alright, well, Doom Foretold was kind of a trap last time I played it. Oh, Gonti's really good here. Not really in any color yet. Gonti's just really powerful. Definitely better than Doom Foretold. Hopefully this land wheels. It's some really good green stuff. So I'm gonna take Gonti here. I probably will take Doom Foretold if it comes back, but I'm probably not building a Doom Foretold deck. It's really getting backed up here. There we go. Okay. Mythos. Same reasons as before. It's just a really powerful removal spell. Backmore is actually not bad if I might be in like black green mid range where I have more creatures. I kind of want to lean into this Wrath of God, which is really good. Don't need the Brazen Borrower, and this is just a really. It's not the best removal spell because it does cost 3, but it can hit anything if I had the extra mana for it. And I hope. Yeah, I actually from this pack I really hope that just the lands come back. Okay, so Seagate Restoration is great if I want to move into blue. Sweltering Suns is also a good board wipe. Acquisitions Expert's okay. I really like Villager Familiar because it's a good roadblock. That's honestly probably this is really intensive on the blue mana. So since I don't have any mana fixing, I think I'll take the Familiar. This is a good mana fixing land. Ooh, I could actually take Ruin Crab or Temple of Deceit. I have a few good options here. I don't. So when I was doing Amonkhet Restored, Archfiend was really good because you can move into the cycling deck. You can't really here. There's not a whole lot of cycling. So it's just a 5/4 flying for 5, which is not bad with something that might work with those cycling lands, but this is actually pretty good. But I think I'm going to take the. It actually does get instant sorcery. Nah, I'll take the mana fixing land. I'm not necessarily in blue just yet. So this hand's not that great. I could take the Spark Double. Well, that's really only better if I have Planeswalkers or creatures my own to clone. So I think I'm gonna take the Spawn here because it's a decent card on 4, so it's a good wall. But comes back, it makes them sacrifice a creature, and it's even bigger. This is the last pack. I don't like any of these cards, so I think I'll just take Chart of Course. Actually, I can take this Boon of the Wishgiver. Yeah, if I'm moving into blue, this is actually much better. So I think I'm definitely gonna move into blue. I can either take this Overgrown Tomb or Castle Vantress. Overgrown Tomb is definitely better for the Mythos. I already have a black-green land though. Castle Vantress is just good in general. Yeah, I'm gonna take the castle here. Get rid of these things. Okay, so blue looks like to be somewhat open, so I'm actually gonna take the Hallowed Phantom here. And now I hope the Seagate Restoration comes back. Don't actually have a whole lot of instant sorceries right now, and one of the two I have really doesn't do well with Tolerance. So I think I'll take the Predation here. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have the mana fixing, that's for sure. I'd like to see Field of the Dead. Out of these cards, I'm gonna take Sulphur Falls just in case there's red cards I want to play. Okay. I don't think the Seagate Restoration's healing, but... Okay, so Hostage Taker is probably the best card here. For me, I got Mana Fixing, or I can get Mana Fixing for the Tennis Dryad, but that's about it. This just goes into blue-black. Might actually not even be in white. Trix is also pretty good. But I think I'm gonna start with the Hostage Taker. At least in this round. Or this pack. It needs more removal. Ooh, Marius Call is actually a great finisher. Brawl's Expertise is also really good. A lot of blue wield, so that might actually come back. There's actually also a lot of mana fixing. Yeah, it's really either Marius Call or the Brawl's Expertise. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to take this, because this can just end the game. So yeah, Restoration doesn't just end the game. That's the main difference. It's still good. Now the other player is deciding not to, or to take their time. Alright, so from here I'm probably actually going to take Ancient of Sanctions. This is a good, decent win condition, but... Ooh, there's a Lake Lane in here? I already have a couple, like, 6 and 7 drops. I think I'm going to take the Angel of Sanctions, because it's a 5-drop, and it's a good chance, even if it gets removed, it's got, I can just Embalm it, and good chance of getting one of their big threats off the board. Crankle's fine. Sunwing's also fine. If that Brawl's Expertise wheels, this is actually pretty good, because I can bounce it and get it back at some point. Otherwise, I'm probably taking the Hieroglyphic Illumination. I could take Rankle, but I'm never going to be able to sacrifice. So it's one of these 4 cards. I think I have a draw spell. Did I take the... Yeah, I did take the Castle Vantress. I think I'm going to take the Roadblock for now. And hope the Illumination wheels. Okay, ooh, Pact. Pact of Negation. Actually, would I rather have the removal spell? I think I'd rather have the removal spell right now and hope that Pact wheels. Or is last card in this pack. Pact is good because it's just an emergency spell in case I tap out. It's anything and everything. But I think I'll take the removal spell here. Definitely far and away from that. Okay, so I can either get the Solemn Simulacrum or the Hagra Mauling. Both are really good. I am leaning towards 3-color, so I want to make sure I hit my lands. That's just not good. That's a multi. Nothing's from this back sweeping. How's target of a spell? So I would be able to flicker it, but I think Solemn is just the best pick because it's colorless, and I'm probably going 3-color. I do have the mana fixing, but this will help me get the last few basics I need. Dreadhorde Invasion is just good. Although I don't have a life gain this time, so it might not actually be super good for me. Or Etchus. Etchus is probably the best pick. Healing on Innovation is fine, but I think I want Etchus here. Gear Hulk, yes. How many instances do I have? I have Heartless Act. Well, this doesn't count as an instant card. I think I just start leaning towards instants with Torrential Gear Hulk. Like that's a great finisher. And the cards from this pack in that wheel I wanted. I don't think I want anything from this pack. I'm probably not playing the Crypt Breaker, but it's the best card in there for me. So I can either take the Godless Shrine or the Rogran Tome, the Triome. And I think I'll just take the Godlet. Which do I need more? Honestly, probably blue, so that's fine. Actually, I'll take the Swift Response because it's also instant. Damn. I could take this just for being a cycling land, especially if I open up Field of the Dead. Yeah, I'll take the cycling land. Okay, so do I take the Negate or the Pact of Negation? I think I take the Pact here. Yeah, I take the Pact. This wheel, that's great. Then that's going inside. Okay, so I have some good options here. So I can have another Roadblock that also can be land. Dungeon Geist, which is also really good. I don't like Thoughtseize here because this is there's not a whole lot of like insane combo decks. Like you really have to draft into them. Whereas in like Legacy or Vintage or whatever you want to call it, Powered Cubes, even unpowered cubes, having stuff like Thoughtseize is really important because there's a lot of crazy things you can do around the first few turns of the game. So the question is, do I want Ungara, which is really good, Dungeon Geist, which I have Wrath of God, so this is actually it's fine. I think this is the best pick. I could use a few more 2-drops. So I'm far and away from Phyrexian Blue. Right? I have a lot of mana fixing, but since I'm 3-color, I think some of my mana fixing does not produce black. This is a lot weaker. Each other permanent, which I don't have a whole lot of. I think I'm going to take the Midnight Clock. Because ramp and for longer games can just scale my cards back, which is good. And then there's actually a couple of things I want to wheel. Like, this is probably fine. Nymph Visit. Too bad for Nymph Visit. Ah, there we go. Someone passed me Field of the Dead, yes. Okay, so I just need to take lands at this point. Like this Watery Grave. Actually, these both of these are really good. Probably a little too greedy for Jace, but especially since I just got Field of the Dead, I think I have to take the Watery Grave. And this pack is actually great. I want just most of these cards. Like, this entire back row is probably really good for me. Even the Jace. Alright. I could take Thief of Sanity. Or this Realm Clutchment. This is another board wipe. And I think that's where I want to be right now. Yeah, I'll take the Giant. Melee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 because of the basics. Fairgrounds Warden is actually pretty... I have 2 board wipes, so it's actually getting a lot weaker. So it's either Shalai or this Neutralize. I'm gonna take the Neutralize. The only Planeswalker I'm probably getting is that Jace. Okay, so these are actually a lot of good choices here. I'm actually going to be cutting a few cards. I don't know if I want this Triumph. I think I want the Murderous Rider, the Sphinx, or the Seal Away. Inscription of Insight's good. I think I'm going to take this. Actually, no, I'm going to take the Murderous Rider. I don't need the Sphinx. Ooh. I have a lot of 4-drops, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a lot of 4-drops. Don't really... Actually, Ashiok might be okay. I'm not really playing anything else. It's either this or Teferi. Yeah, I can see myself playing the Ashiok. Okay. I'm taking the Skyclave. Actually... Or do I want the Manfix more? What's my 2-drops think? It's either Skyclave or the Pathway. I'm gonna take the Pathway. Okay, do I try for the Obliterator? I don't think I want Cruel Reality. I'm not proliferating. I have 1 Planeswalker. I actually have a decent amount of black sources, so I might actually be able to play that, although it is another 4-drop. I don't have a lot of come into play effects, do I? But I don't think I want Thirst for Knowledge here. If I play Yorion... Yeah, I'm not going to play Thirst for Knowledge, so I might play Yorion in the main deck. Okay, so do I want... I think I need another... I think I want Instance here. No, I have plenty of Instance. Actually, because I took Ashiok, I'm going to take this Jace. Yeah, I'm probably not playing it. I'm not playing the other cards. Someone else can have the Witch's Oven. Yeah, ooh, okay. I will main deck. I might main deck that. So I don't have to make a whole lot of cuts. This is good for late game. What creatures do I have? I probably have too many creatures. Definitely want Crypt Paper. That's fine. Let's get in my lands here. This is definitely a greedy deck. Again, I don't think I want to play Yorion. How many coming into play effects do I have? Drencher Guild Hulk, Angel of Sanctions, Gaunty, Atris, Hostage Taker, Solemn. I might actually want to try to play this Yorion. I only have to cut 5 and I'm bringing... So I have to either cut 5 or 6. So I think I actually want to come... Actually, all my come into play effects are creatures. So I probably... actually, all my come... no, And Phyrexian Blade is just a great end game. I don't think I want this neutralize. Or actually, I don't think this deck wants Brazen Borrower. Angar is just really good. You know, I just get a couple triggers. It can just wall off an army too because of that lifelink. I definitely want all of these. This is a land, so I'm actually gonna cut. How many? I didn't actually take the 2-drop lands. I actually do want to hit all my land drops. So I don't want to cut a land here. I don't have any basic islands? That's weird. I think I want one basic island so I can search for with Solemn. So I'm going to fix that real quick. Really? Alright, so I need to cut 3 cards for sure. I'm like aiming for a spawn the least here. Maybe I don't actually. I do have to keep an eye on number of instants for the Deer Hulk. I'm still at 5 instants, and they're powerful instants. Oh, this is a sorcery. That's right. One of my instants, removal spell. Another removal spell. Maybe I cut the change. You know what? I think I actually will cut the Torrential Gear Hulk here. If I cut the Torrential Gear Hulk, I'm probably not bringing the Orion. Maybe I actually cut MtGArena. I have 2 board wipes and a lot of removal. Or maybe the Phyrexian Obliter is greedy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 9 sources, 9 black sources. Yeah, I'm going to cut the Obliterator. That's a little greedy. Actually, no, I can still bring in Yorian because I have. I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures I could flicker. Not the best. I have to go to the 60 cards. I don't think I can go up to 60 cards. I have 1, 2, 3, or I have 10 other cards. That's a lot of land, and then the rest would have to be lands. That's 27 lands in a 60 card deck. That's not too bad. But all these other cards I'm not playing. I don't want to play like this, and this. These 3 cards I don't want to play. The rest I could, but then that's 30 lands. And I'm not getting too much extra value out of that. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I just cut 1 card and not play Orion. How many creatures do I have? 11 creatures. Wait, this is a land, though. You know what? I am going to cut a land. Just a land. Because I do have 1 piece of ramp, 1 piece of fetch. Where do I want that Chainer's Edict? I'm not a huge fan of Chainer's Edict, to be honest. I'm actually going to bring the land back. Take out the Chainer's Edict. Lifestyles. And, okay. See you for game 1. Alright. Game 1. Final cube, probably the season, unless they extend it again. Esper, Control, and this hand is actually really good. I have a lot of tap lands at first, but I'm on the play, and I have board wipe and MtGArena, so yeah, we'll keep this. their control deck. Field of the Dead's also a plus. I do want another black source because I drew this Conti. But for now, I'll play Field of the Dead. And hope they don't have Field of Ruin. That's actually really good. So I will play. I might actually want the board wipe. It says lifelink. I think I'm gonna put Mongar on the field first, because if later in the game, if it stays in the battlefield, it's less likely to want to be or they're gonna get punished for double spelling, like having Telrond. Okay. No, Ashark's not very good here because they have a board wipe. Or they have that, so I'm gonna Etchus here. And if I need to, I can board wipe. Yes. I need that second black source. What did they want me to have? Oh, removal spell? Okay, sure. I'm going to attack here. Just to gain life, yeah. Because they're not blocking with Talon, that's the only way it dies. Do I want to protect Mongar here? I'm actually probably going to board wipe, so I'll let it resolve. Okay, so I need one more different land. Do I want to board wipe here? I kind of do, because I want to resolve this Ashiok at some point. So let's attack first. Let's see what how they block. Because I want to get this Talrand off the field. I'm fine if I have to pack a counter spell. And at the very least, next turn I can play the 7/7 Vigilance, which is great. As long as there's not a spell I want to counter here. I don't actually care about that. Okay, they might actually not have too many counter spells. Yeah, okay. New plan. Let's... yeah, I can cast this and play Ashiok and get a zombie token. So let's kill that. Get rid of all their stuff. Is that the Pact of their own? So I want to protect Ashiok here. That's Hypnotic Spike. Which seems they're more like a blue-white tempo deck, so that's actually pretty good. So Ashiok's a good secondary win condition. 16 cards. So I want to protect this Ashiok if I can. Sure. It's tapped. Yeah. I will let that resolve. Does this have Vigilance? Yes. Alright, so... I want to play creatures now. Let's mill. They also have sort of the mill plan, okay. I also have a Jace I can draw into. Make a zombie. And this actually also sort well, it doesn't mill them, it takes one of their cards. And they're just gonna concede. Yeah. I'd probably take that, because I can make the mill. Alright, good start. Game number 2, Field of the Dead is really good. And Ashak can be too. This hand is good. I'm probably gonna actually no. I don't have the not only do I not have the Gear Hulk, but it doesn't do anything, so I'll only cycle this if I need to. If by the time I played the Midnight Clock, I don't have a 4th land. Oh, you did keep the Gear Hulk. Oh right, I took out Trader's Edict. If I don't have a 4th land by the time I play Midnight Clock, I'll probably cycle that. And they're playing at least 3 color. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna have Jace. Oh, that's bad. That's actually really bad. I don't have an answer for that. Oof. I think I'm actually going to cycle this because I have plenty of cards in hand. I have this Jace, and I really need to get like I need to get an answer for this thief. I haven't actually played any white searches yet, so Wrath of God's not out. Does this put in the graveyard? Yeah, so that's going to be good to this Gear Hulk. If they put any instants in the graveyard. Oh, I actually kind of wanted that. Okay, they're definitely playing some greedy 4 or 5 color deck. Okay. I do need another planes for that. Oh, I have an answer. Okay. Oh, this is actual, so that's what it's going to cost for. I'm going to cast this now. Okay. And I'll attack. And now I have removal spell in the graveyard for Torrential Gear Hulk, so that's good. Okay, yep. So they might have Ashiok. Okay, they all have all the Manifix. So I am going to just play this Jace and start milling them. But they might have my Ashiok. Okay, that's a good draw. I do actually have the mana for it. And I have Pact. So they can't play this yet. I'll definitely be milling them into it, but I'll have Angel Sanctions. And I will just block here. If you cast another spell named approach the second sun scheme, you win the game otherwise. I will let this resolve. I can, since I know where it is, I can possibly mill them out, especially if I hit my my Ashiok. So let's start off by milling them. That's fine. I might actually want to cycle this. Actually, next turn I can just play Gonzi, so I'm gonna save that. Mangara's... Actually, I could play Mangara this turn. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Cycle. Play Mangara. So I have plenty of outs for this approach the second side. One of which is going to be this Gonti. That gets countered. Sure. Thank you. Blue, black. I'm not casting this anytime soon, so I might just be casting it as a land. Black. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I can't mill them this turn, just to be on the safe side. I can't because of Jace can't target them anyway, so pay 3 life. And I'm not going to take up Jace. Actually, no, because actually it doesn't matter. This is gonna take up at some point. Okay. And no attacks. So I can actually possibly get to the -8. No, actually I'm not, because this is gonna take off first. So as long as they don't have a big cheap draw spell to cast Approach, I should be I will be taking Approach off the battlefield at this point, and that's not good enough. Sure. Oh, I'll take this Karn. Is this an artifact? It is. So it's on the bottom. I gotta remember that. Attack Chandra. And they still have one of my cards. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, what was that? That was big Chandra. Okay. I'm actually going to get rid of this Chandra now. And then starting next turn, I'm going to leave up... Actually, no, because I'm going to draw a new hand next turn. That's right. That's fine. That just means I need to make sure I get to Pact of Negation. I am fine with that. Sure. And there's that pact. So I am actually really good here. So let's start off milling you. Removal spell. Oops, I didn't mean to play the Sulfur Falls. I'm actually gonna. I gotta take this out. Let's start off Life Solemn. Plains. I'll have to discard. And pass. I don't need to play anything just now. I have this pact. That was a mistake. Putting it back in. Sure. Alright, prevents the damage. This is fine. It's making them take up their entire turn. I get to draw a card. Yes. I might lose Chase here, but that's fine. Okay, so let's start off by milling them, because I would like to see if I can find Field of the Dead. Wrath of God's okay. I'll play the Sulfur Falls. I will play Foliage Familiar. And I'll play card. -2. I have -2. And right now I'm going to be looking for Ashiok. Actually, I'm not gonna be cycling land. I'm gonna be killing this Bluegranos. Well, actually, I might let it live, or I might let it fight if they fight the familiar. Alright, in that case, I'm not gonna do anything. Let's mill you. I don't want to mill myself because I actually do want to hit. Ooh, okay. I could actually win the Jace next turn. So let's Flibble Thip. Well, let's make another 2/2. I don't want something weird happening. And then yeah, just leave everything else open. Draw some cards after that has no cards, and then you win the game. So if I'm understanding this correctly, I should be winning with Jace next turn. So this draws me 4. What are you fighting? The Bullthip? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mostly just don't want like something weird like Jace dying. I have to discard a card. I will discard Wrath of God. Let's see, 4 plus 7 is exactly 11. I can cycle 2 of these lands. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. They don't give it to Guild Goose, they're making a mistake. Okay, that's a huge mistake. Because assuming I didn't have something like Swift Response, that's fine. Now they're just going to tap out. That's perfectly fine with me. Now they can't put Jace on 7. Cycle. Ooh, Ashiok. Cycle. Can I kill myself just by doing a +1 here? No, that's not. That won't work. My turn. I can't see this card because this is mine. So I will just cast Boon. Oh, you know what? I don't think that's actually how that works. I do have to mill myself. Exile their entire graveyard. Draw card. There we go. Got the Jace kill. And had packed up that entire time. Ashiok saving the day. Game 3. Well, I gotta download it first. Honestly, this might be fine. I got a removal spell, I have Ashiok and Predation. So yeah, I just need to draw a couple planes. As long as they don't Opsies away my Predation, they're definitely not doing that. Oh, I'm far away from casting Jace. Lotus Cobra? Sure. Okay, that's actually good draw. Turn 3. I really need to draw lands here. I had 17 lands plus 3 non-land spell lands, so I should have. I actually do have quite a bit. Now I wish I put Ashiok down because then they wouldn't be able to search. Ugh. I'm actually pricing to playing Fibblethip here, otherwise I'm just going to get behind on the land drops. I have 20 possible lands, there we go. Okay, now I have a board wipe, which actually isn't very good because they have Solemn. Or board wipe's coming up. But, I mean, they go land, they can play a 6-drop, and then I can kill the 6-drop. And we both draw a card, so that's not too bad. And then I can actually pact. If I draw a plane or white source, and tap white source, I can play this and pact their next big spell. Wait, no, I need exactly Holophant for that. That's fine. It's actually gonna be good to counter or to board wipe. I mean, I need the land, so I'm definitely blocking with this. This actually helps me a lot more than it helps them. Ooh, and I can actually board wipe. That's actually better, because now I can leave it packed. And I think I actually will do it now because this can be can get their best stuff. I can't counter Chandra. But I do have Mythos. No, I don't. I don't have a green source for Mythos. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna pay the 2 life and wipe the board. Should actually make sure that wasn't the giant. That would be bad. Now I need a green source, which I think my only green source is tapped. And I didn't take out that land. Oops. Okay, so they're just playing a big green creature here. Maybe. Yeah, you can have cultivate. Not again. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't have stopped both. So, you can have that. Yeah. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 9. Let's actually just kill this now. Ooh, I got a lot of good big stuff. Now I still have Packed Up. Yeah, that gets packed in. So I should actually read this again. Yeah, it's only cast, so. Well, you better eat your creature now. So I'm gonna lose Ashiok. We have a 4/4. I like to draw land here. I'm gonna lose Ashiok anyway, so I might as well mill them. So I have alternate. Ooh, I'm glad that happened. That was big Chandra. Can't be countered. Where is she? Oh, stupid game doesn't update. Should update the list. Makes it. It's making a copy of the list and not actually like fixing it. So, I think I'm actually just gonna. Ooh, I can play Gear Hulk. No. I think I'm actually going to just destroy the Scavenging Ooze now. That way Gear Hulk will at least have one removal spell or the Pact. Although, actually, they're taking out the removal spell. Okay, so I'll have... The Gear Hulk will be able to hold up the removal spell. Eventually. I'm gonna save the land drop. I'm just gonna play the Realm Cloak Giant. I want to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I draw Field of Dead, I'm in good shape. Do I play? I can't play Jace here. I need a blue source. That's fine. Emergency Murderous Rider and Gear Hulk. Yep, you can have that. I can still draw into Wrath of God. If they're just gonna like shock this, that's fine. Sure. What's in my graveyard? Mythos. I will kill that. No, I'm gonna Gear Hulk. If I draw blue source, I'm not gonna have the mana for it. Okay, that's actually really good. And I have Murder Strider Rope. So, Swift Response. I want to know what this card is. I don't care about Swift Response at this point. Ooh, okay, now I'll actually play the Mangara. And do I attack now? No, they might have something weird. And they drill land. I will probably... Actually, no, this is a blue source. Sure, nothing I can do about that. Although I can actually mill them out pretty quickly with Jace. Thank you, Ashiok. I'm glad Jace wheeled. But Spring to Mind's not very good for them. There's my green source. I'm not gonna ahead of them. This probably fills it up. Yes. Yeah, okay. I gotta remember to take this out for the next game, because this is actually really bad. I think this is my only mount. Actually, no, I have two. What are they doing? That's actually pretty good. Deals 2 damage to any target, so I want to actually protect Jace. Yeah, okay. 3-0. Removing Sultan Pulse. Game number 4, Esper Control. And yes, I'm actually I have Temple and this is a land. And it's like, yeah, I'm keeping this hand. I have Wrath. I'm keeping this hand. I did take out the Sulfur Fall, so everything should be good to go. Assuming my opponent gives me a chance to play. So that's 2 games where I've won with Ashiok and Jace, 3 where I've won with Ashiok. Kind of. I think both games 1 and 3 they conceded before. I do actually want another land. Because I don't necessarily want to play this. Ooh, okay, I definitely want to play this one. I've not playing that for a while. Now I'm actually going to cycle this because they're probably aggressive. I'd be very surprised if this was their only aggressive creature. Okay, I'm definitely cycling this. Does he have 4 lands for Wrath? Okay, I do need a black source for that. Do I Ashiok here? Yes. Ashiok here. Specifically to try to gain life. And that was actually a good mill. Now, it's not even updating properly. Come on, people. I'm pretty sure this is done in C++. Use pointers. Don't just recreate the list on command. Because you're only giving me the partial list when it's happening. Or maybe it's only getting called once. Okay. Well, this Wrath's gonna be pretty good. I'm happy. That gains me 2 life. Ugh, I wish I was a black source. Yeah. I will have a Gearhulk soon. I wonder if I just cash in this Ashiok. They might have... Well, with the Chamberlain, it's unlikely that they're green. But if they are... then I don't have to worry about Scavenging Ooze. And the Ashiok's not going to do anything at this point. So I might as well just mill them. Give me out to Jace. Okay, the red-white. With Goblin Chandler, they're definitely not 3-color. So they have a white source somewhere. So I'm actually in pretty good shape. I want a black source. Black source would actually be really good because then I have either removal or Gaunty next turn. And then I'm guaranteed torrential the following turn, although I wouldn't have a instant. But I mean, okay. That's fine. Oof. That's not fine. Swift Response is actually pretty good, because then if I draw lands, I do have an instant for Torrential Gearhulk. And I think that's actually what I'm going to do here. Because if I draw an untapped land, any untapped land, I have Gearhulk. So this is my mana base kind of running into problems. So I either want an untapped black source or any untapped land. This isn't terrible. I'm taking at least 4 this next turn. Sure. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh. Okay, not hitting land drops is making this really painful. I just got killed Aurelia now. Yeah, I was pricing that now because if she targets something else, I'm taking an extra 2 points of damage. Embercleave is still a problem because I think Embercleave's in the cube. I don't know. I'm having. Oh god, Hellrider. Am I just dead? Yeah. Okay, I don't know if that's really because I was being greedy. The main problem is I have 17 lands. I didn't actually cut any lands for the spell lands, and I have 3 spell lands, and I only drew 4 land cards besides the spell land. So that's the reason why I lost, is because 20 of my half my deck is lands. Ugh. All right, well, 3-1. Game number 5. Hopefully not more land problems that time. This time. Ugh. I go first. Now the reason why I'm probably just going to mull this hand is while I do have a cycling doesn't always hit the lands. That's why the spell lands are actually better than cycling. I kept last time because I had 2 lands, one of which was Scry, this, and a spell land. But yeah, I got a mulligan this. This is much better. I'm gonna ditch this. I don't need a draw right now. I got a Scry. I have Fibble Thip on 2, and I'm going first, so that's plus. You know, I'll take the land. That's a white source. If they don't play anything, I might just play the Triumph. Oh yeah, definitely playing the Triumph on 3. So I can have this on 4. Yeah, I want this on 4. Ooh, late game. Oh, they probably won't be able to get this back. I think I'm actually, because they probably have counter magic up. They seem really hard to control, so I'm gonna actually run out Ashiok. Because I can get it back, and if it lands, it's a way to get ahead in this game pretty easily. Do I want to play again around Censor? Yes. Let's play around Censor. Nope. Neutralize. That's fine. I might actually want to hostage take my own Fiddlethip. Okay, they're bank control. Interesting. You're tapping out for that? I can get Wrath of God here, but that's fine. It forces them to have something, and then if I draw a good 6-drop, just happens and they don't have Wrath of God mana. I mean, Valiant Recovery is actually pretty good. I think I want one for my cube, because it's a little bit better than Regrowth, because it could be a mana, or it could be land. Mana. No, when I can regularly play my cube again, I'm probably going to be getting a bunch of these spell lands from Zendikar. At the very least, the mythic ones. The mythic ones are easily the best. Because they can come and play tapped. The rest are still pretty good. I think his name is, or he goes by White Wolf. I saw an article by him. The spell, I had to see what he's changed, or he's taken out, or left in. But he basically said that anything that costs 1 extra mana more for the same type of effect might be worth playing if it's a spell land. Because coming to play tap is a cost. I think when I was still first playing Zendikar, I think I was trying to take out a land for every 2 of these I had. I don't remember if it did well, but I didn't have very good drafts in Zendikar Rising, so... Okay. I have another white source. Do I attack here? I don't have settle. I can kill or steal. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. I have no reason to cast anything, really. Okay. Waker Waves is pretty good. Good. Something other than a forest. Oh, I was gonna play around Censor. Because then they would have had neutralized when I played Ashiok. Or after I played Ashiok, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I am coming close to the Field of the Dead mana. Thief of Sanity? Yeah. Oh, okay, they're 4-color. Interesting. So, this is a neutralize check. Oh, I'm recording. Bye-bye. This is a neutralize check. If they counter this, I steal it with Hostage Taker. And cast it, because I have 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. They cast a second spell. I get to draw a card. Sadly, it was another land I had. Actually, I'll play the Plains. Hostage Taker. And I will be kind of sad if they wrap the board at this point, but I am ahead. They need a they need a white source for. They need a white or a black source for any of the board wipes that they could possibly cast. They can't. They are far and away from any of the red ones. Now they can't cast it. I'm attacking for 7, taking a card from their deck. This is yeah. Okay. But I'm gonna draw a card because this is casting a spell. That was pretty nice. And then that's a great draw. So I will actually. Oh, you know, this gives them indestructible until my turn. So I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna not play the island. So I'll just attack everything. So I gain 2 life. They take 2. I have 2 angels. And the island is for field deck because I'm not priced on mana right now. Okay, the Scarab God's actually really good. I have a lot of good draws. They're cycling now, that's kind of weird. Okay, Midnight Clock's actually pretty good here. And I will play Sultan. Take action. Oh, I shouldn't have played my island. Oops. Oh well. I'm going to only attack with one of the angels because I want to put pressure on them, but I also want to block Thief of Sanity. Oh, they can bring away Great Waves. But that's fine. Oh, they blocked. Oh, because they can bring it back with Scarab God. Right. Doesn't get haste, though. That's the first non-basic land I've seen. Besides the spell lands. Oh god, Ugin? I think I just lose fight from Ugin. Because if they do it on 4... So my best draw here is actually going to be... yeah, they do it on 4. Wipe everything off the battlefield. Angel of Sanctions. I mean, that will work. Angel of Sanctions would have been better because I get Scarab God off the battlefield. I think I need to actually just kill it. I need to put pressure on this Ugin. Because it can't kill by killing either of my guys. It draws me a card. That returns, they get to recast it. Drawing Angels of Sanctions is still good. Oh, moving off the top. They can't cast Gear of God and bring back something unless they have a black source. They have Scoot Swarm and probably a land. I'm probably going to lose just because of this again. And that's game. I can't come back from this. Actually, let's see what I draw. I have to attack again. I have to attack again. Angel of Sanctions is my only draw, and that's it. Oh, 3 and 2. Game number 6. And this is actually really good. Ooh, Field of the Dead? This is a really good starting hand. Hydro Mauling. I'm tempted to get a swamp with the Samuel Arkham, but the problem is that doesn't. I need another land for Field of the Dead, so hopefully Fibblethip will get me something good. This is a good start. Actually, I could have used Pact in that last game for sure. Okay, now I'm just going to get a Swamp with Solemn because I drew my other basic. Do I play around Censor with Fibblethip? No. Okay, they don't have it. Ashok's good. Sure. Oh, they have Ashiok of their own? That's bad. Oh my god, Wizards of the Coast. Alright, well the good news is this I can play my own Ashiok. And if I ever draw my green sword, I'm gonna play Gonti next turn, most likely. As long as I don't lose Jace, I have the advantage. Okay, that wasn't actually that bad. I don't have a second black source, so I can't actually play this Gonti. Do I play Hostage Taker here? Just draw some another card? I need to cast this as a black as a black source right now. Because I'm probably not drawing my only green source, and even that's a tap land. And I'm actually one land away from Field of the Dead triggering. Alright, so I still have the advantage. It's a narrow advantage. 2, 3, 4. There goes my green source. So I'm glad I played that. Yep, no searching for you. Wonderful. So I am actually gonna play Gonti here. And they packed. Okay. I'm still gonna mill them out, even though I'm gonna lose my Ashok here. But I'll have they can't play anything this turn, and they lose out on and I am 2 turns away from Field of the Dead. Okay, losing my Pact of Negation is actually painful. And actually, playing Hostage Taker on this song will actually give them value. So I'll play my own. So they can mill me out if they want to. I will start getting Field of the Dead tokens and maybe win. Yeah, that Pact of Negation. This is also my problem with drafting cube like this, is that I can't play. I have to play around the entire cube. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have a third blue source. Shoot, how many blue sources do I have? There's an island. I think I still have Temple. So Jace can win me the game. I have untapped castle left too. So no, I'm gonna hold off this turn. Next turn I'm gonna play Hostage Taker to bait the counterspell. And if they don't have it, I can play their Solemn. And at least they can't get packed back. Oh. So I have 5 cards left. I have this Jace. There's the Temple. There's Fibblethit. So you can't. Yeah. I can't play Jason win this turn. So that's off the battlefield. So if they have their own Jace, I just lose. So what I'm actually gonna, I just lose if I don't have play Jace next turn, and I don't have another blue source. So I'm actually gonna Hostage Taker. On T. And play Temple. Just in case. Actually, I'm gonna put it in my hand. No, because I lose the their own Jace at that point. So I have to hope they tap out or don't have any more counter spells. Alright, well, they didn't have Censor. They still might have Negate. I don't have Negate. And unless they have untapped land. Did I bring in leave a neutralize? I don't remember. I draw it anyways. Okay. Hope you have nothing? They had the Negate. Alright. Not nice. That was rude. And they left the negate up last game. Do I have anything that mattered? I can make a token. I can draw a card. Pretty sure there's nothing that matters. It's probably lands. Yeah, there's my lands. Well, strong start. And then, yeah. They had the same deck that I did. Basically. They had Gonti. I'm not playing the gate. They have a lot of the same lands. They probably have Jace. This is the problem because now you're just playing up against people that probably have the same pool as you. Or is the same pool of cards. Because you're not... Well, it's the cube, so it's technically the same pool. But if you're playing a normal draft, it's just... what is it? You will not see the same cards. But I have to go up against all the same cards. So, thanks for watching. See you for traditional historic.